Hey everybody, this is Chef Jeffrey Gardner with SouthernKitchen.com. Today we're going to be making a chicken saltimbocca. We've got all our ingredients out in front of me here, but for a full list and the recipe, scroll down below. Saltimbocca is going to start off with a pounded Springer Mountain Farms chicken breast. We pounded this a little earlier by kind of sandwiching it the top and bottom with plastic wrap and then hammering it with the flat side of a meat mallet. The plastic is going to minimize drag and prevent it from tearing, but we want this to be between a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch thick. We're going to season this on both sides with kosher salt and black pepper. We'll season the other side once it's in the flour, but this is the most efficient way to get it started. Now over here we have some seasoned flour, also with salt and pepper, and a little bit of egg wash. That's just 2 beaten eggs with about a tablespoon of water, and then blended it with a fork until smooth. So we're going to take our chicken off of our plastic wrap here. We're going to go season side down in the flour, which will then allow us to season the exposed side while it's in the flour. Even though our flour is seasoned, this is going to be the best way that our chicken will taste good all the way through, nicely seasoned. So we're going to start with the seasoned flour. Just dredge lightly. So we're going to shake away the excess flour. Then we're going to go into our egg wash. Let's get a nice coating. The flour is going to help the egg wash adhere. We're going to go back to the seasoned flour after we shake off some of the excess egg wash. I like going back into the seasoned flour for this because as we build our pan sauce, some of the excess flour that kind of comes off of the chicken breast will help thicken our pan sauce. Now that our chicken breast has been dredged, I've got a cast iron skillet over about medium heat. We're going to add a fairly generous amount of olive oil and just a tablespoon of butter. This is going to aid in the browning. So while the butter is melting, we're going to shake off the excess flour from our chicken. We're going to let this cook in the pan on one side for about 5 minutes until it's golden brown, and then we're going to give it a flip. Beautiful color. This is GB&D, golden brown and delicious, as we say. And we're just going to repeat the same process for about 4 or 5 minutes on the other side. All right, so it's been another 5 minutes. Our chicken is cooked all the way through. I've got a clean pair of tongs, and I'm going to move this to our plate for serving. Now we got to get all the bits of deliciousness off the bottom of the pan, and we're going to build our pan sauce. So I'm going to hit it with just a touch more oil. It's about a teaspoon. And I've got some chopped shallots. It's going to add a nice mild oniony bite. We're going to cook this for about a minute, minute and a half, just until our shallots soften and turn translucent. So saltimbocca means jump in the mouth. It's defined by 2 ingredients in Italian cooking, prosciutto and sage. We're going to give ours a little bit of a southern update, and instead of the prosciutto, we're going to use some country ham that we've sliced very thinly. It's going to add a very similar salty bite to this. Add some wonderful depth of flavor, kind of a little bit of good funk in there. It's delicious. We're just going to stir and keep cooking this until the ham gets fragrant. Not looking for too much brownness on this because we don't want the ham to toughen, so it's probably only going to be about 2 minutes. We're going to add a little bit of sage. I would add this to taste. We're going to start with about a tablespoon of chopped sage. A little goes a long way. Some people love it. Some people are a little less enthusiastic, so you can add as much or as little as you like here. Just stir this for about 5 seconds to wake up the aromas. Then we're going to add a little bit of white wine. That's going to help pick up all that flavor off the bottom of our pan here. And we're going to let the wine reduce until it's almost evaporated. So you can see here our wine is almost evaporated, almost dry. Now we're going to add a little bit of chicken stock or chicken broth. This is going to be the real body of our sauce. Still want some sauce to this, but we're going to reduce this to about half. It's been a couple of minutes. Our chicken broth has reduced down by half. We're going to turn the heat off now, because now we're going to enrich our sauce with a little bit of butter. But first, just to brighten everything up, we're going to go in with just a squeeze of lemon. I know we're using a cast iron skillet here, but adding your lemon at the very end of your sauce is not going to cause any adverse flavors to come out of your cast iron. So we're going to add some cold butter, about a tablespoon at a time, until our sauce has a glossy sheen to it. Wait till the butter's completely melted, then go in with another tablespoon. Our sauce has a wonderful creaminess to it, and I'm just going to spoon it directly over the top of our chicken. Make sure we get plenty of country ham, and this part is optional, but you can garnish with just a little bit more fresh sage to complement what's already cooked down in there. And there you have it. It's just that easy. Chicken saltimbocca. For more recipes like this, visit SpringerMTN.com. Thanks for watching.